Apple Incorporated is planning to launch its Apple Pay service in China by February next year. China is an alive but sternly competitive online market where the company is interested to launch its value-added services. In order to execute the project, Apple has partnered with different state-run banks, which will ensure and manage transactions smoothly. Apple will be colluding with China UnionPay company to introduce Apple Pay through Union's point-of-sale networks. The deal is still in its initial phase and is yet to be finalized. According to Bloomberg, UnionPay and Chinese banks will utilize Apple Pay as a tool to compete with the online payment services of Alibaba Group Holdings Limited Bob and Tencent Holdings ADR OTCMKDs:TCHE. How much Apple would charge users for availing its online payment services for world's second largest economy is yet to be announced. However, in the US, it charges 15 cents for every $100 purchase. It is pertinent to mention here that Chinese government is planning to introduce strict new security laws for the U.S. companies. It has made companies curious, and they are compelled to rethink their strategy for the world's second largest economy. However, Apple looks very optimistic about the launch of Apple Pay and must have looked into regulatory hurdles in China, where e-commerce and banking are supervised by numerous government agencies. Apple hopes to launch Apple Pay before China's Spring Festival holiday on February 8. Chinese internet industry has been evolving and it shouldn't be difficult for a company like Apple to get formal regulatory approvals in order to launch Apple Pay. Prospects for foreign companies in China remain real bright despite many restrictions. China is one of the largest markets in the world. Online payment systems in the country are gaining popularity. Mobile payments in the country have risen by a breathtaking 134% in 2014, but despite favorable market potential, competition in the country is highly intense. Internet giant Alibaba has a firm hand on 84% of the mobile payments market while 10% is held by Tencent. Apple would have to operate intelligently and come up with attractive penetration strategy to compete with these companies. Successful realization for Apple Pay in China could boost the evolving online payment system which was launched last year and is available in Canada, Australia, the US, and the UK. Apple's chief executive Mr. Tim Cook has mentioned earlier that they are working hard to launch the service as soon as possible and are excited about the bright prospects it offers to the company. Apple Pay will be entering a market where e-payments are growing but deep-rooted competitors dominate UnionPay.